Sure. You know, this almost wasn't done,
Really?
but now it's a wrap. Chop, Zach,
Yes, sir.
the brief.
The brief.
The place we go to chill and get relief.
The brief.
Where we keep it real with all our peeps.
Peace.
Sitting on the couch next to the chief. Sheesh,
Ah.
sheesh. I'm Chop.
I'm Zach.
Cigar lounge where we spend most of our time at. Folks come through, we see where they mind at. I'm bound to say something crazy, might have to rewind that.
We be chillin', plotting millions. When we in the building, no doubt that we be chillin'.
We be chillin'.
Tune in and subscribe to get that feeling. Tune in and subscribe to get that feeling.
The brief.
The place we go to chill and get relief.
The brief.
Where we keep it real with all our peeps.
Peace.
Sitting on the couch next to the chief. Sheesh. Sheesh.
The brief.
The place we go to chill and get relief.
The brief.
Where we keep it real with all our peeps.
Peace.
Sitting on the couch next to the chief. Sheesh. Sheesh.
The brief. Welcome to the brief. I'm Chop. That's
Zach, baby.
hey man. It was kind of a delay, man. I guess you that cool that you time just works on your schedule, huh?
I'm just cooling right tonight, bro. That's all it is.
Okay.
You know how it is. You know how we.
No, I do not know.
I mean, well, I'm cooling. If you don't know, now you know.
Okay.
You know.
C to the O to the O to the L to the I to the N. Who's that?
LL Cool James.
Okay. The original. There is. Was safe to say he's the original goat.
He's the original GOAT.
With that being said, it's the brief, and we the original goats, baby. Belafonte, Zach.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the brief.
Yes, sir. How's everybody out there?
Hey, I hope they're good, man.
I hope so too.
Hope they're good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Okay.
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Had a little scare, a little hiccup last week. You know, a little health thing with my eye. But
that's when you told me you got into that fight at the Golden Corral and boy punched you in the eye, right?
No, that's when I was at the Piccadilly. I was in there.
I was at the Piccadilly ICU. So I knew he wasn't there.
Oh, what was you doing at the Piccadilly?
I was. Yeah.
Oh,
they got a nice burger. A nice burger combo there now.
Okay, so all right. Well, that's what you was eating at the Pick. Okay, you had your pick at the Pick, huh?
Had my pick at the Pick.
I feel you. But yeah, you know, I had a little situation. I had to go down to Will's eye emergency room last week with my left eye. You know, get some things checked out. But I'm cool now.
Damn,
you know,
dog,
I'm here.
you know it on this, man. Everybody, time does not stand still. Your eyes go bad, and you just let's pray for Zach. Everybody, let's take a minute and pray for Zach. All right.
Let's pray for each other. How about that?
No. Yeah. No, I don't need your prayer. Just send me money.
Yeah, you need prayer.
I'm cool.
You definitely need prayer.
I'm Kizzle.
Yeah, you need prayer.
Listen, man, that's your opinion, man. I ain't come here to fight with you, man.
Okay.
I could stay home to watch the news or something, man. I ain't come here to fight with you.
Well,
you know what I mean? See, you dressed kind of festive today.
I'm chilling.
You got yellow and orange on. What's going on?
Nothing. Just chilling, man. You know, it was a nice day earlier today. It's been a nice few days this week. I think it might be raining outside right now, but you know, it was earlier, so.
For all they know, it can be sunny, man. Like you know.
Well, we let the people know it's the brief. You know, we keeping it real with our peeps.
We're shooting live and direct today from LA. So if you're in the LA area, come check us out on the brief set. And I mean, we sit and talk about some LA stuff, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sound good to me.
Yeah.
Sound real good. So what's going on with you? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm just you know, ready to get another episode of the brief popping. Sit next to my good friend and talk about real life situations. I mean, real life dialogue, honest dialogue is what I call it. You know?
Yeah, real life. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, so let's get the you know the whole thing in motion. What we talking about tonight? Well, you know we gotta do our thing. I see you already got your liquor poured already.
No,
man.
this is not liquor.
Once again, you are ahead of the game.
I don't drink liquor.
Yo, man, you don't never do protocol the right way on here. Oh, what is going on,
Brother
man?
Fonny, why would I do that? Listen, well, since you brought it up, and nobody probably noticed I had this in there. This is a sweet red wine, Savani, and this is the bottle right here. It's a beautiful bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It also
Mm-hmm.
can be used as a weapon if somebody comes to your house in the middle of the night. And
We don't promote
this is
violence.
nice,
Yeah.
and it smells like crushed grapes.
Well,
I
I
mean, that's what
mean,
it
the
is. But it
origination is
really
great.
smells like. Remember, like back in the day, you just walk down the street and you smell them berries that was like crushed on the ground. This was smart. Just
Okay.
a little bit more healthier though.
Oh, I
You know,
got you.
minus
I got you. I got
the stuff they spray in the air in our neighborhoods.
you. Yeah, yeah. You know, 'cause like pesticides.
So what are you smoking, man? What are you
Well,
drink? I'm sorry. What are you
well,
drinking?
I might just go ahead and grab on, to one of these here favorites that we had before. I might tap on to the old John Memorial. Y'all remember this from the previous episode, Black on here. You
Blend
know,
exclusive.
blend exclusive.
Yeah.
More to come, soon to blend, if you will.
Oh man,
I'm gonna go ahead and
you're a philosopher.
pour a little bit of that. You might be able to pick up that pour in the mic, give it a little twist so none of it, is wasted. So, just go ahead and pop the cap on it, smack it on his cheek,
Wow.
smack on the cheeks. You know how they like, the women like to get smacked on their cheeks. So, you know.
What are you smoking, dog?
Oh, my bad. I got off task a little bit.
Oh
So,
man.
ladies and gentlemen, tonight I am smoking a Chico's stick by an exclusive joint from Lou Liga. Was down Lou Liga Lounge the other day chilling with my man Chaka. We were talking some business. And he told me to try out this Chico stick here. So I don't really know too much about it. It is a Habano, Dominican Habano. So if you don't know what that means, look it up. Maybe I would say I heard it's a medium. So I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and light it up, and I'll let y'all know what it is at the end, what I think, and we gonna keep it pushing like that.
Okay.
You heard? What you got?
Kept it basic tonight. Padron 1926, 80th years. So
That's
kept it,
basic.
kept it basic.
That's basic.
Kept it basic.
That's basic.
So
Okay.
with that being said, light up.
My man.
Let's start the festivities. Then we're gonna hop into the topic of the night. The main topic of the night. We're gonna start with the main topic of the night. So while we lighten up, let's tell them what the topic is.
Okay. Well, let's give him the flick of the lighter. You heard that? The great noise. So, Chuck and I was talking, and it's a couple of different things that's going on around in the world. One of the topics that we came across was do is it acceptable? I'm gonna say that. Is it acceptable for a woman to propose to a man?
Mm,
And
mm,
if it happens, what do you do?
mm.
I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the back who wasn't listening. Is
Nobody
it
back there, dog.
acceptable?
There's nobody back there.
Just act like somebody back
Oh,
there, man.
oh. All right,
Dang,
go
man.
ahead.
Come on, man. I ain't
My
even
bad.
finished lighting my stick up right.
All right.
Is it acceptable for a woman to propose to a man?
Mm.
And if it happens, what do you do? How do you go about answering that question of a lifelong commitment that this woman is presenting to you?
Can I start this off?
Absolutely, my man.
Okay.
Because I gotta go ahead and flick up my
Yeah,
joint
you
again.
gotta get your life right, dog.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
good. Soft flaming, soft flaming.
Like, yeah. So, me personally, it would be a whole new world thing. You know what I mean? It'd be a whole different. I wouldn't know how to react. I don't know if I would be like, "Yo, stop playing, get up." Like, don't. You're not gonna one knee me. I can't be one need. Like how do you propose to a man is He not losing no masculinity in the whole situation. That's the thing. But then, as we were talking earlier, I sat back and thought, like, well, what's the difference between if a chick crack on you and her proposing?
Hmm.
Like, if a chick crack on you in public, you might feel like, damn, I'm nice. Like, she sent me a bottle at the joint, or she walked over here and grabbed me. Like, I didn't even have to. So it's kind of topsy turvy with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like what, but the proposal is totally different atmosphere. That's the man on one knee looking up with the ring, tears in his eyes, and asking the big question, and the lady is like, ah, ooh, not like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what
She
noise
must
that
have been
was.
waiting a long
A
time if she
long
be acting
time.
like that.
A long time. So and she's crying and he stands up and they're dancing around like so when you switch the roles, you got the chick on one knee and she's like, hey, will you marry me? And he's like, like that don't even sound it don't even sound or look right.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, because it just don't look right though. And but it happens. It happens, it has happened, it will continue to happen. But I don't know if I was put in that situation, what I would do. I mean, if I'm on the phone or if I'm chilling with a young lady and she's like, will you marry me? Or I think we're gonna get married. And I'll be like, yeah, that's what's up. I love you too. And then, the whole
What?
time Netflix is on, and next thing you know, Netflix is still on, and you wake up in the morning and everybody's happy. I'm gonna keep it. That little part right there was a kid part. So, um, I don't know. I don't think I would feel comfortable in a public setting of that happening. If it's just us in an intimate setting,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Okay.
I will say that.
Right.
But if we're like in Disney World or Cheesecake Factory or Club Modern Gents, no, don't do that right here. Don't do that because
Okay.
I don't feel right.
Oh.
Anybody pick your feet up. Be like a boss. See, you just can't let me have my moment, man. Go ahead. What's your take on it, man?
No, I just got a couple questions for you before we start. Because this is the brief, where we keep it brief. But every once in a while we gonna get into it. So I think tonight we get into it a little bit. So why do you feel what makes you feel like it's a problem for a female to do that? Is it do you feel like it taking manhood away? It take away the essence of what the traditional proposal life is? Why you feel that way? That's what I just want to know that because I think if we get into the context of it, we gotta let them know what the men feel like, you know,
Well,
when that happens.
like I said, it's a different dynamic. It's a different feeling of you don't feel like you're totally in control as a man. Like you feel like it just because of how tradition has been passed down since you've known life. That is always the other way around. Now, for it to be the other way, like I said, it's nothing wrong with a woman proposing her love and her devotion and wanting to spend the rest of her life with you. That's beautiful. And it needs to be more instead of just it needs to be I'm contradicting myself, but it needs to be shown more from both sides. But that particular instance, that particular action, I think it should stay the man proposing.
So the traditional way is the way that you would rock with.
The way that and that's just but just like in anything in life, you go with what's tradition. But that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean that has to be your thing throughout life. You might want to switch it up. That's creating new memory. That's creating you might start a new trend. People will appreciate it, but I don't think that I'm there yet.
Okay.
And it's not. And,
So
if somebody
so
got something to say about it, then I don't care. But I don't think I'm there yet. I just don't think that I'm ready to be on the receiving end of a ring being placed on my finger by a woman.
you make it sound so feminine.
Uh, 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 uh.
I mean, the way that you presenting it is makes it sound like it's an issue because it's taking your manhood away from
It's slightly, what's the word? I don't want to say the wrong word, but it's slightly infringing on the manhood component.
you. Okay, because because let's talk about it. So with women, as a man, we go to the traditional way. We're gonna keep it on a traditional topic. The traditional way is to go to the mom and the dad, or really the dad you want to go to and talk to the father of the family and have that conversation and tell them that you love their daughter and you're trying to spend the rest of your life with you and get the approval. So how does that happen when the roles are reversed? Is it the woman goes to your parents and say, "Hey, I love your son. He the light of my life. He does whatever he do for me, and I feel this way about him. We feel this way about each other. Can we make it happen?" That right there is a challenging thing is for what I'm gathering in this conversation. It's something challenging for men to accept. Is
Yeah,
that what you're
think
saying?
about that. Think about. Let's say a woman goes to your mom. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm using you because you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Go to your mom, or your mom and daddy sitting in the room watching TV, or they sitting at the kitchen table, and she's like, "Hey, Miss Zach's mom, uh, I've been thinking about something for a long time. I wanted to talk to you, get your blessings." And they're like, "Oh, okay, what's going on?" "Yeah, I really love your son, Miss Zach's mom, and I'm thinking about I want to propose to him."
Mm-hmm.
In the cut, your pop probably got glasses on, and them glasses come down a little bit. Like, what? What the what? That don't. Now we know as life we know that if it was the roles was reversed, how they traditionally goes. "Hey, Mr. So and so, I want to get your blessings to marry your daughter. This and this and that. Respectfully, everything you say respectfully."
Right.
And the mom is like, "Oh, thank God! You always like my son, and oh, I can't wait! I can't believe this actually happened." It's the reaction is totally different from the parent side. Because the dad going, "You don't want to marry your son." The dad going to be in the cut looking like, "What? Wait, what you say?
No,
Oh
but
no,
no, but Pop
no."
might let's talk about it for real. Pop might be on some. Yo, my son must have been putting the thing down on that. He must be doing some overtime work.
Well, they will say that
I
they,
mean,
they
what?
probably say the same thing. Roles reverse. Like, damn, my daughter must. Well, I don't think nobody
Nah, ain't
says
nobody
that.
thinking
Nobody
that.
says
Ain't
that.
nobody thinking
I
that.
didn't. I didn't even get it out. I didn't get it out,
I
so
mean,
I can't say nothing.
what kind of pop you got?
Uh,
You-
no,
yeah,
but
my daughter must be
I didn't say nothing.
got that
You
golf
took you
golf
took that you
3000.
took that ran with it.
No, dog, that's what the people going to say when they leave. See what you say.
So I didn't say nothing. I
Okay,
stopped myself.
go ahead, go ahead.
So anyway, I just don't think that it happens. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying it's not for me.
Oh yeah, because it
Simple.
definitely happens. It definitely happens. I know somebody it happened too. They had a similar situation where they actually, and I gotta take a sip on that real quick before I say it. They didn't just have one woman propose to them, but they had two
I got a question.
in one lifetime.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course. Shoot, fire away.
What sucker MC you know that had that happen twice?
Well, I don't think he is sucker
He
MC.
is he is stone cold sucker
Nah, he
MC.
must have been a thorough bull in order for that to
Do I
happen
know
at
him?
that time. Oh yeah, you definitely know
Where you from?
him. Germantown, though. You from the G?
Germantown is big, though.
Germantown is big. Germantown is big, but
Oh,
in that section, I know of one and one
listen,
only. He is a one of one.
if I knew who you're talking about, and if he was standing in front of my face right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, "Dude, you a sucker to let a chick get on." Wait, hold it. Was she on one knee or both knees? If she was on both knees, that's cool. Was she
Well,
on one knee or both knees?
one was on both knees.
One was on both knees.
Yeah.
Well, if that guy was in front of me, I'd be like, "Dude, salute to you." But if she was on
Mm.
one knee, you a sucker, dog. Like,
So if so, all right. So we gonna go into that.
mm, mm.
So she on one knee. Is a difference between one knee and two knees.
Mm-hmm.
You saying that
Two knees, because you know
so
what's coming.
so two knees is two knees make it acceptable?
Two knees is like, all right, yeah, because you know what's happening after that.
Well, how so?
Because you was
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
going
But
out the
anyway,
jam me, killed the
but anyway,
Ice Cube. It was
yeah,
a
but
good thing.
that's a great song. But anyway,
Boy, a nut. If I ever met boy you talking about, I'd be
mhm.
like, you was a noodle, dog.
Mm.
So what's up? Tell me more about this guy, man.
Well, he's a cool dude, but I'm not gonna get into him because this episode is not about him. It's just about the situation that happened. And the person that I'm talking about is the person right over beside you, which is me.
You?
Yes, sir.
You?
Twice, twice,
Oh man,
twice,
damn.
twice.
Listen, man, I'm not
And
gonna front
listen,
for the camera.
no,
I said if the bull's in front of me, you a nut, dog. But you a nut 50% of the time. The other time, you my man. Go ahead.
I'm solid every 100%.
Okay.
Every 100%, I'm solid. So I mean, I'm solid
It's
all the
only one
time.
it's only 100%.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, I'm solid all
Oh,
the
I like
time.
that. That was a
I know
triple. That was a
exactly.
double entendre. You should be
Yeah,
a
yeah.
rapper.
I'm glad you got that. I'm glad your brain working today. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but that happened to me twice, man. I'm not afraid to say it. I know it's gonna be some guys out there, like, you know what I'm saying, but it's not a bragging boastful thing. But it definitely happened to me twice.
All right.
Two different similar situations. They neither one of them worked out in the end, but at the same time, it happened. You know, it happened. Third time for me was the charm. So there you go. Any questions that you got for me since you called me a sucker?
Oh man,
Anything
listen.
you want to know? Because I'm
What
here to tell you.
when that happened the first time, were you caught off guard? Were you did something go in your head like, whoa, what's happening?
Yeah,
And so what I said doesn't is not outlandish because you felt exactly what I said.
yeah.
Okay.
Didn't expect it. I was a young boy when it happened. I think that was the reason why I was so caught off guard because I didn't at that time I wasn't really thinking about marriage. I didn't think that it was going to happen. I was a fresh graduate from the great Pennsylvania State University. If you know about it, and
Ain't got nothing to do with nothing,
I just had to. It was just one of them nights. I was sitting there chilling on the couch, and
Oh, this is in the
overcome.
crib.
It was in the house. It was
Okay.
in
All
a
right,
house,
all
not
right,
my house,
all right.
not my
In
house.
their house.
Yeah, in their house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the second time was where was that?
That was at a spot that was called, what was it, Alexander's? Up on,
Okay. Now
yeah.
tell me about that. Because that's publicly. Go
So you
ahead.
want to skip the first, go straight to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
second. Okay, so we on my birthday,
Yeah,
and
your birthday.
yeah,
God
it was on
damn.
my birthday. It was on my birthday. Yeah,
That's a
on my
nigga.
birthday, we had to
That's a nigga move right there. Go ahead.
we actually at the table, and lady at the time that I was dealing with, she looking across, she looking kind of nervous. I'm picking up on some vibes. I'm like, dang, what's going on? I just thought it was, whatever afterwards. It was a couple drinks that was flowing at the time, so it might have been get a little bit frisky after that. So I'm thinking she might be nervous because she knew what's coming. You dig? So when it all went down, gentleman came out to the table and had a little cupcake. Little cupcake, and in the cupcake was a ring.
Wait, wait. So she had a nigga come out. Damn, yo, this is crazy. She had a nigga come out and bring a cupcake, a little ass cupcake with icing on it, and the ring was on the cupcake or in the candle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You don't think that's? Go ahead.
I ain't
Continue.
think nothing of it.
Continue.
I ain't think nothing of it. To be honest with you, because
Please don't ever do that to me.
Because here's the thing.
If it's
the thing.
bring me like a fried shrimp platter
Let me kick it
or
to
a sushi roll assortment
you.
or a roast beef sandwich with waffle fry. Like no cupcake. Go ahead, cupcake. Go ahead.
This is ridiculous. But anyway, So she, you know, boy came out with the cupcake, whatever. She looking across from me. She holding my hand. She telling me how much she loved me. She looking at me. You know, she just got this look on her face. I'm not really paying attention to what's going on with the cupcake. First of all, I'm always publicly embarrassed when somebody come over and sing happy birthday and all that stuff for my birthday. That's not my thing. So when I finally figured out what was going on, of course I felt like, wow, this is insane. This is crazy. You know, this is
It was a crowded.
borderline
It was a
embarrassing.
restaurant, so it was crowded.
There's people in there, yeah. There's a lot of people in there.
There was people that people were starting to look over and be like,
Not at
"Oh,
this time. Not at this time because
okay."
it was more intimate. That's the thing. Like most people, when you eat and they're not really paying attention. The guy didn't come over happy birthday, or the people didn't come over happy birthday, saying what they're saying. You know, it wasn't like that. It was just more of an intimate moment between her and I. And like I said, once I realized what was going on, you know, she asked me, she told me how she felt about me. And, you know, she said, you know, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me? Now,
Wait, so she was still sitting down. She ain't getting on one knee.
no, we were standing in front of each other.
Oh,
See, you
wait,
thinking
wait,
taking the
wait.
masculinity
No, no,
out
no,
of it.
no. Wait. So y'all was sitting down there first, right?
We sitting there the whole time,
Now you said y'all was standing in front of each other.
sitting in front of each other.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And you know, we was
I'm
talking.
listening to you. I'm listening to you talk.
Yeah. And I doubled down on what I said. So we sitting in front of each other. Let me go back for the people in the back again. We sitting in front of each other. The bull brings the cake out, and man,
My bad, I forgot this.
you want to know about what happened or not?
Go
Bull
ahead.
brings the cake out. The ring is on the cake. You know, she's exchanging how she feel about me, and she, you know, asked me at the end of it. She said, you know, will you marry me? I love you, and you know, I want to be with you the rest of my life. First thing I'm thinking in myself, I said, damn, it took too long. Yeah, what if you would have to want to do this? Then I started looking at the timeline. I'm like, bro, it ain't been that long for us to do this, but it is what it is. But I felt that way about her. You know, at that time, that's what, you know, my vibe was about. And, you know, I said, yeah. I said, yeah, let's do this. You know, and it didn't take no masculinity away from me at all, dog. At all. You over there crying?
Yeah,
You a
that was
sensitive cat,
emotional,
dog.
dog. That was
No.
emotional.
Man,
That
you
was
know what?
emotional.
Cut it out, man.
No, I real. This is real tears. This ain't for the camera. This is really emotional.
Man, cut it
Wow,
out, man. Cut it out,
I'm
man.
kind of jealous, man.
Cut it out. I'm sure people that's watching probably a little jealous too. Because, like I said, it didn't happen once. And not to be braggadocious, but
No,
it happened
you're very
twice.
braggadocious right now, dog.
Twice. It happened
Number
in my
one
life.
stunner, braggadocious. Listen, if you're jealous, comment. Tell them why you're jealous.
Tell them why you're mad, son. Tell them why you're mad.
Tell them why you're jealous. Jealous fellas, it's a jealous guy in our town. Oh, baby.
It's ridiculous,
Listen,
man. It's ridiculous.
listen, man. Well, salute to you for that life occurrence. Happened twice. Lightning struck twice, but they ain't do nothing. It was like kind of like the earthquake last week.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I most men that I ran this by, they like, nah. And there was a couple that was like, no, I'm cool with. Like I said, as long as if it's in a public setting, then I'm uncomfortable. But it's just us, then I'm okay.
I think what happens is that men are challenged by things that they cannot control or they seem to lose control of. And I think that that's what it comes down to when you really thinking about how men are and they built, how we are built when we do things and how we survive and how we look at life and how things come to us naturally. You know, you feel kind of challenged by that because it's going out of the norm, and that's okay that happens. You know, it's not one of them things that's for everybody. You know, every man is not going to react in a calm, cool, collected way with that. You know, they feel like that you taking it away from them. That whole natural energy about coming to you as a woman and, you know, proposing to you and doing it the traditional way, like you said. But at the same time, if somebody love you, what's wrong with that?
So let me ask you this, because we talking about traditions
Mm-hmm.
and things that we are not brainwashed, but just brought up to view a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So You're okay with that. I'm okay with it to a certain extent. So what if you're getting to this marriage, right?
Yeah.
Any marriage, no matter how the proposal went, and you're in the house, you have a house together. She paid all the bills. She the breadwinner.
Mm.
How do you feel?
Hmm. So what's my circumstance? Am I jobless? Am I lazy? Am I a
You don't make
bum?
us. You don't make nowhere near what she make.
Okay, so she just make a little bit more money
No,
than
no,
me.
a lot more.
A lot more money
Like
than me.
80, 90,000
So
more.
she double what I would make.
Double, triple, yeah.
Double triple what you
Like
would make.
you can't pay. You might can pay the Tico bill.
Mm-hmm.
You might.
Well, in that particular
Is
situation,
your manhood challenged in that situation?
I think most men would be. Me personally, nah. I wouldn't be challenged by it because if we talking marriage, are we? Let me ask that: Are we talking marriage or just relationships at
Marriage.
this point? Okay, so when you marry, that's a collaboration of two. Most people got it misconstrued that when you get married, it all falls on the guy and he's the only person that's supposed to provide everything. And yeah, you're supposed to be the person that step up to the challenge when it's needed. But at the same time, it's a partnership. It's something that you work on every single day. It's not something that you have fall by the wayside. So if your lady, your wife is making more money than you, then you should champion that.
Mm-hmm.
You should always champion that. You should always champion success and supporting her in the ability of doing things because you could just be a victim of circumstance. The job closed down, you lost it for whatever
I mean, we all
reason.
know that.
I mean, what it is, what it is. But
You just can't find. You cannot find. That happens. It happens with both genders. You can't find a job that's suitable for you. Not saying that you don't want to work or you're a bum or you're lazy. You just can't find something that's suitable for you and your skill set and your mental set. Now, if you're gonna go out, you're gonna hustle and all that, and probably go get a job that's beneath that you feel is beneath you to make money for your family, then salute to you. That's great.
right.
But that's still not matching what she's bringing in. Do you
Mm-hmm.
feel 100% comfortable and confident as a man to be in that lane for however? Not saying it's gonna be like the rest of your life.
Right.
It might be for a duration like 6 months to a year,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe 6 weeks. But it's just in that time, are you comfortable knowing that you can't move and do things how you accustomed how you know that you should as a man?
Most men, the way that we built and the way that I'm built, and I'm only going to talk about myself, but I would probably say that most men would be a little bit uncomfortable, if not all the way uncomfortable, because you never want your lady to be the person that take on everything. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what your ethnical background is. I don't care nothing about none of that.
There's some jokers out there that love that,
Yeah, but the thing is that you shouldn't feel
but
comfortable
right.
like that. And I'm not going to, a lot of people will say, you ain't a real man. I can't judge if you're a real man for whatever you do. That's your business. But
But if you don't take care of your kids, you ain't no real man.
oh, and that's
Sidebar. Go ahead.
evident right there. That's evident. You gotta take care of the babies. Babies can't take care of themselves. But if you're a man and you feel like you're comfortable with just not being challenged, then that's something that you gotta look to within yourself. You gotta look in the mirror every day. And when you do that, if you lying to yourself, then you need to work on your character. That's period point blank. If you fine with that and you just sitting back and you relaxing, you got your feet up like how we do here at Club Modern Gents, and we talking this talk, then you need to really look and reflect on yourself because you should never, ever, ever be okay with your wife doing it all. You gotta bring what you gotta bring to the table. But yeah, we wanna yeah, as men, do we wanna be able to sit back and relax and not have things in our mind and all of that? Yes, we do. If you say that you don't, you're lying to yourself once again. And I'm not gonna lie to myself about that. But at the same time, if my wife makes more than me, then the only thing I can do is try to do better and know and make and again support her and what she doing and then bring it to the table when I can because whatever my situation is, it could just be something I can't control at the time. But do I feel challenged? Yes, I would feel challenged.
Mhm.
You know, especially if I'm sitting back kicking it, playing PlayStation all day, and she out hustling and bustling trying to make the dollar. That ain't gonna be good for me. That's not gonna be good for us. And we already know that sometimes that can make challenging conversations later on
Oh,
down the line.
definitely. Now, I asked you that, I brought that up to bring this all together. So, even though I'm not trying to change your opinion of what you said. That was the money sound. Um, Tying that into a proposal from a female, I don't feel not in control. 'Cause it's not a control thing. I just don't feel comfortable with that occurring
Mm-hmm.
in certain arenas. Like I said, if it's just me and her, solo, blah, 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 boop, boop, cool. Family to an extent, cool. Okay. I'm gonna say cool, but okay.
Mm.
Restaurant, amusement park, sidewalk, definitely not sidewalk. No. There you got it. No.
No no public places
No.
for you. Yeah.
I'm all about PDA. Again, it's PDA and public proposal. I can't say those initials right now. I can't say that.
I was trying to figure out where you was going
You
with
know,
that.
I had to stop.
Yeah.
See, I be thinking, man. I be thinking. I don't just
Okay.
blurt stuff out all the time.
My man.
So that's different. Walking down the street, holding hands, kissing, all that. That's cool. But you getting on the
I
we on
saw
Market Street,
you and
in
him
front of City Hall or in front of the Liberty Bell. You
walking
get on your knee
away.
and say, "I'm be like, I might jet. I might run.
You was holding hands and
Yeah, I might jet, man. I
never
might run
be the same.
and seek shelter."
Yo, is it that serious?
Yes.
Is it really that serious though?
Yes.
Yo, man. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what's the whole challenge. Why does the manhood in us gotta stand up for everything? Why do we gotta be macho everything? Why can't we just let our guard down a little bit and let the lady do what she wanna
Listen,
do?
man, that's the way the world made us.
Oh man, you right about that. I can't take that away from
That's the
you
way
at
the world
all.
made us. Like,
That's you ain't lying
you
about
know,
that.
soap operas. You sitting there watching it. You like 7 years old, 6 years old, watching soap operas with your grandma, stuck watching like 4 hours of soap operas. You never seen no woman propose to no man on
Yeah,
All My Children and you know what I mean, General Hospital, all that,
right,
the young and
right,
restless. They never saw that.
right.
So to grow up and actually have that happen, you're like,
Mhm.
what part of the game is this?
Yeah, yeah. But then you gotta think about this too, dog. Maybe you did your job. Maybe you did your
Well, I'm gonna do my
job.
job regardless.
No, you but this,
I'm
but this is what I'm saying. Let me just say
speaking
what
of
I'm
do my
saying.
job, man. We gotta
We,
go soon, man. I got something.
no, man, we
No,
shooting the
no, I
brief,
got
man.
something to do tomorrow. Like,
Listen,
this is
that's gonna have to wait.
no. You
Well, if
you know what I know.
the more you talking, the more time it's gonna take.
What?
So let me finish what I was gonna say before I lose my thought.
Oh, go ahead, old
Smoking this
man.
Lou Liga right here because it's doing all right.
What's your
It's doing
understanding of
all
it?
right.
What's your understanding of it?
Yeah, listen.
You
Well,
got umph to it.
it's medium,
Mm-hmm.
and I like mine to be a little bit more on the fuller side. But it's one of them cigars. If you are a cigar smoker, and it's something that you want to just go ahead and smoke a stick or whatever, get your vibe on. It's one of those. It's got a good taste to it, nice little flavor to it. Check out Lou Liga and get you a Chico stick. You know, because if you back in the day, if you ate the candy, and it was crazy, is what I didn't really realize is
That
that
was my joint, man.
I'm actually matching with the stick. So man, bam, there you go. Haha, Chico stick from Lou Liga. Check them out down at this spot. What's that? Allen's.
Allen Street, 25 Allen Street, right behind Punchline,
Mm-hmm.
next to Fillmore
Yes.
in Fishtown.
Second floor.
Second floor. Push the
Yeah.
elevator. Push the button. Go to the second floor.
To the deluxe apartment in the
Tell them
style.
Zach sent you.
Yeah, tell him Zach sent you. Then he probably like who? Then this is what you do. The boy. Tell him the boy. He gonna know exactly who the boy is. But yeah, so back to it. So I think that what happens is that because we get our manhood challenge, sometimes we just don't accept some of the things that's out of sort, and that's cool because we don't. A lot of times we don't know how to do it, but in our regular day life, when it comes down to paying bills and taking care of family, we always figure out a way to pivot. We always figure out a way to pivot.
Mm-hmm.
So in this particular situation, this is a pivot move. So what do I do when I pivot? Do I freeze? Do I fumble the ball? Do I walk? Do I stumble? No, what you do is you pick up and you keep it pushing and you figure out how to move past that and you make it a manly moment. That's the thing.
I'm like this.
Make it a manly moment. I mean, what's that? Is that the robot?
I'm running. No,
Oh, you gonna
I'm
run?
running. Damn, I can't run.
Man, you gonna run
I'm
from
running.
it? I ain't running from it. I'm gonna take the challenge on like I did, and I'm gonna make it exciting, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. And that's what it was, And in these situations, with these two individuals that this happened, like I said, it didn't work out. It is what it is. But at the same time, I didn't have that many challenges when it came down to it because I was secure with who I was and who I am. So it didn't really bother me. I
Okay.
just was like thinking to myself, like, yeah, I must have did something right.
Well,
I
salute
see
to you for
something
that,
going
man,
on.
because that's definitely a story that everybody can't tell. Everybody, there's definitely a part of life that everybody hasn't lived,
Mm-hmm.
and for you to do that, it's commendable. And
Yeah,
I mean, you didn't do
appreciate it.
nothing.
No, I
And
didn't.
let me take it back. It's not commendable. It's 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 great that you experienced that in life. I'm trying to be, but I'm trying to still be, not trying. I'm being positive, so I'm not trying
Yeah.
to be disrespectful.
No, no, no. I
How
ain't taking
how
it
you
that way.
usually be all the time. But yeah, salute to you, man, for having that happen and
Mm-hmm.
then breaking up with the chicks and telling them to kick rocks.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Because we definitely made it happen at that time. And it is what
yeah,
it
he was
is.
wilding out, though.
Yeah, it was a secure moment for your boy.
He was
So I ain't
wilding
worried
out,
about it
dog.
at all. Yeah. So, what what can you do? When you got somebody that love you and they want to spend some time with you and they feeling the vibes,
See,
let the
I
vibes
was
happen.
always under the impression that the lady, you tell her you love her, I want to
Mm-hmm.
be with you for the rest of my life. This is like regular conversation.
Right.
And then she said, I want to be with you the rest of my life too. And I can't be saying, I can't imagine life without you and all that cool, mushy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the guy's head, it clicks. The plan was already in his head. He had to get the courage up. It clicks like, damn, let me go ring shopping. And you go, you ask your folks or whoever, yo, where can I go get a good ring? You start asking questions.
Right.
Then you go out, you make a couple trips, look online, and he's like, no, I gotta see it in person. And then it's a whole process, a whole journey.
Mm-hmm.
To me, she just robs you of all that.
Man.
She
So
just robs you of that
but hold
whole
up.
experience.
Well, hold up. Well, how's it a robbery though? That's the
Because
thing. I think we
it
need to get out of that
it
mentality,
denied you
man.
the opportunity to go through that process of selecting the ring and ring shopping and and proposing. Like, there's no.
Or she could have just saved you some time and some drama for your own self. You like, you know what, man? You done did the legwork. You done did the footwork in the situation.
Yeah, you said it right. You said the
You
leg
know what
work.
I mean?
You did the leg
You
work,
done did the legwork.
but she
You done
just
did
because
the
you
legwork.
leg.
When you're in the gym, you got to do
You know,
full
you talking
body,
about the
so
gym.
part of the
She done
leg.
got leg work plenty times, and it ain't just leg work that make her want to marry you, dog. It's more than leg work.
I'm
I
just
like that. That's a new word for sex. Leg work.
you took it as sex. I was saying she
Oh
did
wait,
the
what was you talking
footwork.
about?
I'm talking about she
Well,
went out and did what she wanted to
yeah,
do.
but
Grab
that
this
could be a
ring,
sign of
came to you,
controlling.
boo. I love you. You know what I mean? Let's make it
That
happen.
could be a
Let's get
sign
it
of controlling.
popping.
Like, yeah, I run this.
Oh no,
Then she gonna
neither one of them
then you
situations
gonna
is
be
like
out. You
that.
gonna be out at like a couples retreat. Like, yeah, I bagged that nigga. I,
Yo,
I wiped that nigga.
first of all, let's keep it real funky. Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it all the way funky. The chick choose you anyway, right? When you out and about,
100% true.
no matter how much flavor you got in them streets, the chick choose you. The woman choose you. And don't get it misconstrued. Don't even get it
She
twisted,
might
y'all.
choose, but you
No,
choose to take it to the next level.
no. Listen to what I'm saying to you. The
Adam and
woman
Eve, dog.
choose you. We know the
Oh,
Adam and Eve story. What
oh.
happened? What Adam do?
We're talking about the origins, but yeah,
Okay.
he listened to her, and then
Okay. He listened to what right.
so okay,
And
we
what
never go to
happened?
the finality, but the original, she came from his rib.
Yeah.
So in this situation, you coming from her rib,
No,
and she
you
got
not.
cirrhosis of the
No, you
ribs.
not. I think that's all this in your head. You getting stuck in your own head,
No,
and
no,
that's what's talking.
it's in a good book, brother.
Listen, ain't nothing in the good book saying nothing like that. There's nothing in the good book saying anything about
I'm on.
traditionals and all of that
So you
stuff
want to bet?
about that.
We can always bet.
But we can always bet. You done lost a few bets. You want to lose
I
this one?
name one bet I lost.
What cigar did you give me?
Oh no, I won.
Yeah,
I
no,
googled that. I won that bet.
But didn't you
No,
bring me a
I
cigar?
gave you a cigar just to
You
appease
bought me
you
a cigar. No, you didn't. You
because you're
didn't
my
appease
friend.
nothing. Okay,
Well,
I
give me a
am your
cigar back.
friend.
How about
I
that?
am your friend.
Give me a cigar back.
No, I smoked it already. That joint been gone. It's in cigar world heaven. But no, when you look at these situations with men, one thing about us, we challenge everything. Everything we challenge, and then we get in our own head about the situation. And sometimes we just play ourselves out of position. And in this particular situation that we're talking about, when it comes down to women proposing to men, we can play ourselves out of position because we just too manly for it.
Okay, all right. Listen. We can go on and on and on and on. I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you two questions, and you don't gotta get all deep and you get into your exact mode. Do you think
We talking
your
about it.
father would have accepted a proposal from your mom? Do you think your grandfather, who introduced you to cigar life just as a kid and seen him do it, do you think he would have accepted? You ain't think I knew that, man. See, well, as much as you disrespect me, I listen to you, man, and I value your life experiences, and I can't think of nothing else. So listen, do you think your grandfather would have took a proposal from your grandmother in 1950 something?
No, because those times they didn't do things like that.
So it's a
I'm
generation
sure.
thing.
But things, yeah, okay, we can make it a generation thing. You could say that. But at the same time, there's levels to things. Sometimes levels change, and that's okay. That's all I'm preaching, is that it's okay.
So wait, okay, you said it was in that time that wasn't the flu, or well, I want to put words in your mouth.
Possibly. I don't know.
So
I didn't live back
is that saying that the men of today are men? I don't want to say this. The men of yesteryear were more tougher and harder than men of today.
Well, I
That
think,
wasn't the flu back then as it flies now.
well, like I said, times change. As we can see, the evolution of life is different from when we was coming up. So I don't know what the youngins are doing right now in these particular situations. I'm being told some things, but they ain't the type
They
of shit
probably
to talk
shoot the
about
chick,
that.
dog.
I hope not. But
Some noodlehead would do that.
but right, as we know, what I'm saying is that we are of age, and I would say this: we are a part of what that yesteryear is. These things happen. For one was in the late early 2000s. When it happened. Well, actually, no, in the late 90s, and the other one was in the early 2000s.
Hmm.
So within a few short years apart from each other. But like I said again, for me, I can only speak for myself and put it from my perspective and how I lived it. I wasn't challenged by it. I didn't feel like somebody was taking something away from me because I knew that it wasn't taking away from my manhood. I knew I was standing tall and strong on who I was, so it didn't challenge me in that way. I knew that I still would have to bring a certain amount of uh, decision making to the table when it came down to life lessons and running my household. I knew that it would still be my house.
Mm-hmm.
So that one little leap, I guess you would want to say, at that point in time, it didn't bother me at all. I'm actually surprised when I got older. I was actually surprised when I thought about it. I'm like, that would really bother a lot of people. But then I start thinking to myself, I'm not other people.
Well, all right. I'm glad you said that. So, so now, as the world knows, you're hitched,
Mm-hmm.
happily hitched.
Mm-hmm. My baby.
The process I spoke about not too long ago, you went through that process,
Mm-hmm.
shopping,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see yourself where you are today, happily hitched, without that process? That process played into the whole story of your experience in marriage and all that comes with that. Because you
Mm-hmm.
see that process being eliminated. Like right now, Will Smith come in with the blue light, process going.
Mm-hmm.
You just it didn't happen.
Right.
What do you what film do you have about that?
In regards to the process of me
Yeah,
proposing,
no, no, yeah,
or
yeah. The whole shopping
the
and
whole me doing
searching
all
and
that.
the right ring and the
Mm-hmm.
and the it takes a lot to ask somebody to marry them,
Right. Now
and that's gone.
that's
What
going.
right now as of today?
Now can I be very honest with you? In my process and going and talking to her mom, asking her mom, is it okay? Because that's the woman that was in that's in her life, uh, pretty much all her life and all. So I had to respect and go through that. But in my process, I almost lost her. She actually broke up with me. Yeah, she actually broke up with me before I was able to execute and put the plan in place. I was in mid stride, and all of a sudden the foot came out of nowhere and just knocked your boy down. I had scrapes on my knees and almost broke my arm and all that, man. Trying to be too cool the whole entire time. And she was like, you know what? I'm done. She didn't even know what was going down. I literally had to talk her into going to place because my plan was already being executed. It was already in motion. Everything was looking smooth. And then she broke your poor heart by saying, I'm done with you.
So even taking that away in the final, so even taking that away, could
Mm-hmm.
you see yourself without all that up and down?
The road that was supposed to be.
Right. So you see,
Yeah. So
so
I don't see in this particular situation, I don't see me having to go with going through what I went through and all of that, which was my fault. And no, I think that it was meant to be the way it was meant to be. Me proposing,
so
me
therefore,
doing that.
if the proposal never, that's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Proposal never happened. Let's erase.
Mm-hmm.
You're denied that.
I'm listening.
How do you feel you could be where you are without the experience you went through with that proposal that you did, the journey that you took? Whether
No, it's absolutely impossible.
okay,
Absolutely impossible.
thank you,
Yeah, absolutely
thank you.
impossible. Yeah.
So therefore, tradition is something.
Tradition means a lot,
Tradition is something. Not saying
but you
that it
stand
has
on
to
your
stay
own.
that.
Mm-hmm.
You create everybody create their own memories.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the memories you had as a kid may not be the memories that you pass down with your kids. You might go do
Right.
something to you might went to the zoo and every Easter or whatever. Now,
Mm-hmm.
every Easter, you might go
The movies.
wherever.
Right.
Something that's is so everything changes based on how you want it to be. But
Mm-hmm.
something like that, symbolic as that,
Mm-hmm.
I think it needs to have some type of even playing field.
Hey, yeah, but you just said it. An even playing
I'm talking
field.
about even playing field as far as uh sticking to the script.
Okay, so you gotta say that.
Sticking to the script.
You gotta say that. You gotta say it. You gotta
The
let the people
script
know where
being
you're
stuck
coming from.
into.
All right. So you want to
Sticketh
stick to the
sticketh
script.
of the script. It don't even make no damn
I
sense.
don't even know where that came
Well,
from.
listen, man.
Mm-hmm.
The brief. We love doing this. We love that y'all watch. We love that y'all comment. Love that y'all share. Love that y'all like. We especially love that y'all subscribe. So do us a favor, subscribe, pass it on, and tell us how you feel because everybody got an opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody has an opinion, and me personally, I honor everybody's opinion. I may not agree with it. I'm sure Zach does the same, except it's my opinion. He tell you I'm wrong. It was cool. Tell you my dog, so it's fine,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the ball.
Yeah.
So you want to take us out, dog?
Yeah. So my man already covered everything, so I don't have too much to say. But listen, the only thing I do have to say is peace. We see y'all next week. It's the brief, baby. We out. Yes, sir.
You know, this almost wasn't done,
Really?
but now it's a wrap. Chop, Zach,
Yes, sir.
the brief.
The brief.
The place we go to chill and get relief.
The brief.
Where we keep it real with all our peeps.
Peace.
Sitting on the couch next to the chief. Sheesh, sheesh. I'm Chop.
I'm Zach.
Cigar lounge where we spend most of our time at. Folks come through, we see where they mind at. I'm bound to say something crazy, might have to rewind that.
We be chillin', plotting millions. When we in the building, no doubt that we be chillin'.
We be chillin'.
Tune in and subscribe to get that feeling. Tune in and subscribe to get that feeling.
The brief.
The place we go to chill and get relief.
The brief.
Where we keep it real with all our peeps.
Peace.
Sitting on the couch next to the chief. Sheesh. Sheesh.
The brief.
The place we go to chill and get relief.
The brief.
Where we keep it real with all our peeps.
Peace.
Sitting on the couch next to the chief. Sheesh.